Hi travellers, I'm Anne's daughter Lalego. I just wanted to do a quick update. I don't think I've ever done another video on this particular suitcase. As you can see from the title, I've had this baby over 10 years and it's been my only checked in piece of luggage that I have consistently kept and used in all this time. You can see from some of these close-ups, obviously I never take the stickers off. They still sell this particular model, which is amazing. I'll link it in the description box below. It's used to say fragile. I am not somebody that babies or cares about how the handlers deal with my luggage, the scratches, the dents, if it pops in. The best thing about Samsonite is it has a 10-year global warranty. I actually bought this particular one in Korea when I was leaving and it was great. I'd previously had a Samsonite and just the handle on it, that was the only reason why I didn't want it anymore. The repairs I've had on this, and just remember that I carry it heavy because I live and work overseas. When I bought it in Korea, I had the receipt. I took a picture of the receipt because receipts, they fade over time. And if another store wanted to see proof of purchase to then go, is it still under warranty? Do we need to fix it? Then I could always have that, and that's something that I emailed to myself. I have had wheels I've replaced. I think I've replaced wheels twice, and wheels are just one of those fickle things. But seriously, you can just take it to, whether it's a Samsonite or if it's somebody, and that's where you need to look on their website, which is what I did when I was at home in Christchurch once. They don't have a Samsonite store, but they have a place that will do the replacements, and I just had to look up the address of it. It was actually like a shoe cobbler. They have parts and things. So the 2 times I've had wheels done have been when I've been on holiday, and it is starting to give. You can see this is where this rubber is gonna go, but maybe it just puts a little bit more stress on the zip. I'm actually not sure. Me scraping stairs in train stations, sometimes even bus stations. There is some straining around here now, like you can see, but as I say, it doesn't impact the integrity of the suitcase itself. The scratching on the handle, that's not me. And it does eke and squeak even with 20 odd kgs in it today. That is just giving me the sign that I'm like, I should be looking for some new luggage. And the beauty, I suppose, of what I'm making me nervous about getting a new suitcase is that it's not going to be obviously obvious that this is mine because it has the stickers all over it. Obviously I'll get new stickers, but that takes time. There's been, I think, twice where I haven't had it full, and so it has completely caved in, and there are actually some cracks, but they're not, it's just on the outside. Like, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And as I say, because it's so old and it's just held up so beautifully, I'm quite tempted to get another one. I would get this again in a heartbeat. I really would. I love it to pieces, and just that it stood up so well to all the rough baggage handlers that have ever crossed 5 continents where I've travelled with it. And it is expensive. And so I think when you're going to buy this, it's definitely worth waiting for a public holiday sale or a after Christmas sale or something where they have, even if you can get 10% off it, the cost per use at this point is just through the roof. Some of these online brands, like, I know I've had my Away, I've needed new wheels with that, but because they have to send it to you, and like, imagine if that happened to you on holiday, like, what are you gonna do? At the moment I'm eyeing the July luggage because it's an Australian brand and they ship free to New Zealand and the US. So tempted to just buy another one of these because it served me so well. I'm very excited for what's to come next. As I say, I would buy this again, and I very much want to. Even going over it's a pain going over cobblestones, but cobblestones in Europe, like through sand and dust, and I've lived in the Middle East, like, that's fine. Like, it's just been so beautifully durable. Often I do have this, and this is what it's going to be when I leave here, is you know, maxing out at that 32 kg limit that any airline will have. So I often, especially when I'm moving, will max it out to that, and again it survives and it wheels beautifully. And I just wonder about those trunks, because they're not so stand up, they're more boxy, so apparently the weight distribution is a little bit different. The amount of litres that this carries, for those of us that travel on airlines where 30 kgs is the limit, like Emirates, actually any of the Middle East airlines, Qantas has had to match that. This is beautiful for that.